In this video, we're going to be reasoning about equations and we'll be using some tape diagrams. So let's see how tape diagrams can help us write equations and answer questions about unknown amounts in stories. First of all, whenever you're asked to find the solution to an equation, that just means that you're looking for a value that makes the equation true. That's what a solution is. Let's go ahead and try some problems. Problem 1. An architect is drafting plans for a new supermarket. There's going to be a space that's 144 inches long for rows of the nested shopping carts. The first cart is 34 inches long, and then every time you nest a cart into another, it adds 10 inches. And we're trying to figure out how many shopping carts will fit in each row. So let's go through a little bit of a process. First of all, whenever you're trying to write an equation, you need to find out what your variable represents. So in this case, your variable should represent the number of shopping carts that could fit in a row. Once you have your variable, try to draw a tape diagram. So try it on your own and then see how similar yours is to mine. Okay, my tape diagram looks like this. I've got one block for the 34 inches and then another block that I call 10x. And the reason I did 10x is because we were adding 10 inches and then 10 inches and then 10 inches over and over again for each shopping cart. So the total length is 10 times the number of shopping carts. And then all together we have a total of 144 inches. So can you use your diagram to help you write an equation? Well, a tape diagram shows you parts that sum up to a whole. So our equation should look like 34 plus 10x equals 144. Once you've written your equation, it's time to solve it. And then, important, interpret what your solution means. So you may do this differently, but I would do 144 minus 34 and then divide that answer by 10. I get x equals 11. In this case, it means there are 11 shopping carts that fit in each row. All right, problem 2. Lynn is volunteering at a hospital and she's preparing toy baskets for children who are patients. So she goes and she puts 2 items in each basket and then checks the supervisor's list and it shows there's 140 toys that have been packed and there's 10 baskets. She wants to know how many toys were in each basket before she added these items in. So, what does your variable represent in this situation? It should be the original number of toys that she put in a basket. Can you draw a tape diagram for this? Give it a try, see what's different about it. All right, so she added 2 items every single time, so your tape diagram looks more like this, where in every one of those 10 boxes, because there's 10 baskets, there are n plus 2. Go ahead and try to make an equation. So you could just do n plus 2 plus n plus 2 over and over again to add up to 140, or you could do a shortcut, which I recommend, saying there's 10 groups of n plus 2, so we can do 10 multiplied by the quantity n plus 2 to give you that 140. And then last step, go ahead and find and interpret the solution. You could solve this many ways. I would probably do 140 divided by 10, and then subtract 2 from that answer. So we have n equals 12, and that just means there are originally 12 toys per basket before Lynn added any. All right, so today's goals. Do you feel like you can draw a tape diagram and use it to create an equation and also explain it? Do you feel like you could find a solution and then also interpret what that solution means in terms of the problem? If so, you've met your goals.